That thing always has a hard time, that piece, doesn't it? That opener, everybody. It's crazy.
It does. It was like...
Our
Got there
internet
again.
isn't amazing, but good evening, everyone. Welcome to Talkback with Thane and Sophia. We're here to just before 11 o'clock discussing the trending issues of the day. We've got our fact checker, Benny Mac. Benny is always standing by, analysing conversations and coming back and fetching the facts. Right, we hate not having the right facts and going down rabbit holes. So that will sort that out. We're also live. My phone is telling me we're now live on Twitch and YouTube. So, and also if you come from Instagram, welcome everybody. How you going, Sophia?
I'm going well. Before I thought, I'm going to spice it up tonight. I'm going to put some energy into my appearance here. I'll put just a few curls at the front.
Yes.
And so I was sitting here and I put a few curls in the front and I thought I'll just pop this down for a second and, brush them out. You don't want them too ringlety or anything. No. So I did that and then I picked it up and I continued on my merry way and I realized that I'd melted my rug and then rubbed melted rug all through my hair and now I've got some dreads.
I wonder if we can get a little bit of a close-up of that.
No, I tried before. You can't. They're very subtle right. Dreads. No, you can feel them though. And then I ran the brush through it. I think I've ripped out a few pieces of hair, but all in good fun. And it's all for you guys. Aren't these wonderful?
God bless you, Sophia. God bless you. Welcome to our listeners who are piling in. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. We do have a very special guest. His name is Dan Sedgrove. He's a documentary maker from a very early age. He also has won the Doco Edge International Film Festival here in New Zealand for Best Short, which qualifies him for an Academy Award. This guy is dynamic. He's also been through the Thane Kirby School of Documentary Making and Alt TV. So, he's bound to go on to do incredible things. He joins us on the program very shortly. I'm very excited to reminisce and catch up with that guy.
I like that, what you just did there, tried to make his life you're doing.
I don't care how you cut it, mate. It is pretty much I have had a hand in shaping that great mind. So there you go. Now, I mentioned fact-checking. Well, let's catch up with the fact-checker himself. Please welcome to the main stage.
Benny.
How you doing, guys? Fact checker here. I've got my checkboard, my clipboard, my A4 paper. I've got my Sharpie pen here. I am going to be keeping my melon up in here where I keep my smarts up in my brain box. I'm going to be keeping any information here. I'm going to check it up for you. I'm going to make sure that you don't get disinformation. The last thing I'd like to do is be accused of sharing disinformation.
Oh, yeah.
Next, I'm going to get people coming back to me telling me I'm cancelled. I'm going to have to start deleting all my shit.
No, we can't have that.
No, not at all.
Okay, so I'm going to be checking the facts. I'm going to be keeping it legit. You can trust me. I wouldn't set you wrong.
No, you wouldn't. We know. We know.
I just want to look ahead to tomorrow's show. I'm doing my first beer review thanks to a great company online called Beer Jerks. I've been talking to a guy called Matt, and he's delivering me via courier tomorrow some beer, and at 9:30 we're all going to open our little drink together, and he's going to walk us through the tasting notes, so that's very exciting for me.
Absolutely love it. Love a cold beer,
Oh.
The British don't know what they're doing. They leave it at room temperature. That's sacrilege. They should be beheaded. Keep it in the fridge, guys. Keep it cool. It'll taste better. It'll complement the food better, and that's a fact.
Oh, thank you very much. I've got to play your outro. Just hold still. I'm still a little shocked that Polly Gillespie couldn't make the broadcast last night.
Couldn't? Or wouldn't?
I don't know. And, I hear some cynicism in your voice there. I did text her. She didn't read my last message saying, come on now, let's do this. And I'm on talking terms with Polly Gillespie. So there shouldn't be any issue there. So I'm just...
It's odd, isn't it? But I'm a stickler for being on time. punctuality is my jam.
Absolutely.
So I naturally get a little irritated, particularly when we waited so long. But, you know, if she comes on, I won't mention it and I'll pretend I was completely happy with the whole situation. Let's see who's on. Here we go. Rohan, regulators, mount up.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
We got some people here. Let's just
Great
quickly go
song.
through your comments. Hello,
Fantastic.
Michelle. G'day, Stephen. Kia ora, Stephen.
Okay,
Beautiful.
bring them all up. Free from Michelle.
Yeah, drink beer. She's a beer drinking Michelle. Okay. Well, guys, a graduate from the Thane Kirby of television, the School of Television. His name is Dan Sedgrove, and he is our special guest. Let's go there.
Wow.
Dan!
Hey, did you make that?
No, I got it from an app.
Oh, yeah.
It's bad, eh? It just makes this shitty broadcast platform a little bit hotter.
Yeah, it looks really good. Yeah. Thank you.
How have you been anyway, man? Because last time I saw you, was it the 2000s or something like that when we worked on old TV together?
2009 was the last time I was here.
Shit.
Where are you now?
I'm in Auckland.
Wow.
Hi, dog.
Hello.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so
What's his name? Give us the details. Who's this?
Zola. She's 8 months old and about 55 kgs.
Oh,
Wow. Kia ora.
Look at that little snout. What a
Yeah,
cutie.
She's
She
a big
has
girl.
absolutely no idea it's Māori language week, does she?
No, she has no idea.
No.
No, that's embarrassing.
It's dog day for her every day.
Oh, hey, mate, we got you on here because you've done very well. I mean, look at us. We're doing this, and you could be on your way to winning an Academy Award.
He's sick of hearing what you've got to say. He's left. There he is.
I was a bit dark there, so I turned on the light.
Oh, thanks very much. We appreciate that, mate. You are in the television business, the entertainment business.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
when did you kick in with the documentary making, and what makes you award winning?
Well, I think when I started, sort of with the documentaries, it was with you when we made the Raymond documentary, Who Ran for Mayor.
Right. Yeah. We had this old guy at Alt TV, and he was in his 70s now. He's still with us.
In the 70s, he was like 85 then.
Pretty
I
much.
know, it's crazy, isn't it? And he looks exactly the same. It's like once you get to one portion of that old.
Yeah, he can't still be alive. Here he is.
He is.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
is 100% still alive.
Upper Queen Street is where he lives in that old hotel, that spooky old hotel out the back of the Alt TV off K Road.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you went from there. I kind of went back to my old radio job and tried to cut a life out of doing that, and you started making docos again.
Well, no, we made that, and then Alt TV failed, it stopped, and then I worked in a factory for a few months.
Yep.
Counting paper. It was a real down.
I to sort some paper, and she goes, "Fuck, I hate Thane Kirby. I fucking hate that."
Yeah, and then I moved to Europe, and some friends were doing a road trip around Europe for 3 months in a van, like a bus.
Amazing.
So I did that, and then I ended up staying, and then it wasn't really until about 2015 when I started making films again.
Wow.
The first one was a road trip through the US, and then from there I made one in one, which is pretty famous now.
Yeah.
And then I went to South Africa and made one about the black mambas who rescue. They sort of protect the rhinos from everyone who tries to steal their horns and stuff. They're like an all-female, no weapon anti-poaching team. Pretty wild.
Wow. How do you get away with that with no weapons?
Well, they're like the first line of defense. So they're trying to find break-ins in the fence, and they're trying to find poaching sort of like fires and stuff, like campsites. And if they see them, then they'll tell the rangers, and the rangers will come out with their guns and stuff. And it's wild out there. Like I was hearing stories of some of the rangers would feed the poachers to the right, like to the hippos and shit. Like they would, crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. They would just yeah, it's real dangerous out there. Like I was speaking to a guy who'd lived there forever, and he goes, yeah, I love to like kayak and canoe and stuff. And I was like, oh, cool. He says, yeah, but you can't go too shallow because the crocodiles are there, and you can't go too deep because the rhinos are there. No, sorry, because the hippos are there. So there's like a funny sort of in between. And I was like, that's not relaxing.
That's awful.
Yeah, it's awful. I was like, that is
What
not
a terrible canoe experience.
I know, right? awful. So,
Unless you're exceptionally accurate, do
Yeah.
not into the water at all.
no way. Don't even try. But they can't sidestep. So if you get chased by a hippo, they can't turn fast. So sidestep or run up a hill because apparently they can't run up. They can't run up hills for some reason.
Wow.
What
that's
a
very
strange
good.
phenomenon.
Yeah. So
So you
I
just have
learned
to
a lot
like
over there.
duck and dive.
You got to sidestep and they'll run past, and then you got to find a hill and you got to run up that hill
Wow. Or a tree, maybe.
or a
I
tree.
don't
Yeah.
think you can't climb a tree, surely not a hippo.
I think it would be like a panther there or something like that, or a jaguar in the trees.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, okay. Did
yeah.
you go there? Obviously you went there.
Yeah. I stayed in the bush.
It sounds like hell.
It's scary. Like I was in a camp, like a tent. I was in a canvas tent. Night, I got woken up by an elephant outside my tent, destroying a tree, just absolutely destroying a tree.
What?
And I really wanted to see it, but with elephants, they get really spooked, so you can't shine a light on them, and you can't move around. So I just had to lie there while this elephant just destroyed this tree beside me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, beside me for 3 hours, and sort of how they got in because we had elephant wires around the camp, like the
What's
sort
an
of,
elephant wire?
it's like a really high sort of electricity powered.
Smart, aren't they?
Real smart. So that was a cool experience, but scary. Wouldn't do it again.
Yeah.
No. Hey, walk me through the Doco Edge International Festival and how you could be a New Zealander with Academy Award for Best Short.
So I went to Russia and made a documentary on this guy who goes to scrapyards and he made a rocket and he put it on a sled and he sits on it and he goes across. So I'd seen still photos of it, and he's got this big blue flame, and it looks amazing. And so he was playing the flute in the snow in front of a bonfire. He was playing like the trumpet and stuff, and I was like, man, this is a cool looking dude. This dude, like, he's crazy. So I emailed him, and he replied saying that, oh yeah, so this is the South African film. He replied saying, I'm working in mines, but I'll be in Russia and I'll be in Samara in November. So I went, I said, cool, I'll see you there. And we went over and we filmed him, and then I put it into Doc Edge and I got into it. So I was really happy because it's a big festival on the circuit. And then it got nominated and I was like, oh, amazing. Like, oh, well, that's super cool. And then they had an awards night and they sat me at the very front in the table, and I was like, oh, this is wow, this is yeah.
Right.
But I was super nervous, so I got hammered. I got drunk.
Yeah.
It's always the way, isn't it?
I was like, I'm not going to win, so I'm just going to really get drunk here. And they called my name, and then they played a trailer for another film instead of my film. So it was a bit of a shit show. And then
Oh
I
my
just
god.
thanks, and I went back down because I was way too drunk to sort of sleep.
But how confusing for a drunk guy. You're taking advantage of the free hospitality. Your name get called up, but then they play a different clip. You don't know what's going on.
I know. It was terrible. It was a fun night though. Like, I was really happy. And now I'm sort of going through the submission process for the Oscars, which is pretty great. Like, it's all like it's a bit you know, it's a bit of a mind fuck.
Yeah, I bet. Okay, well, shit, you're doing so well. We caught up with 2 the other night.
Oh yeah, 2's in Portugal now.
Yeah, Portugal. He's still in the business and putting things over.
Has
So,
he got a passport yet? I heard he was going to tear up his passport. I heard he's pretty
What?
mad. He's
Is
pretty
he loving it?
No. He's pretty mad that he can't get back into New Zealand.
Oh, I see. Actually, we should get 2 on the line. For those of you that don't know, I also worked at Alt TV, so I know Dan, and I also know 2. So we all work together. You guys worked there longer than I did, but we should also get the Chris. You remember the Chris, Dan?
Yeah, he's in Dunedin, right? He's on the radio.
Yeah, I think yesterday someone brought his name up, and I said he was in Wellington, but I also said I probably got that wrong. So I've obviously got that wrong. He's in Dunedin.
Yeah.
Um,
What a cool story, mate. And thank you very much for sharing it. So when do you know about the Academy Awards? When do we start watching and going,
He
this
said
is the guy?
Oscars.
Oscars.
The Oscars.
Yeah. Well, the deadline is in October 15 to submit,
Right.
and then I think they tell you the shortlist at the end of December, and then sort of mid-January is when they say this is the nominations. But I mean, I haven't gotten into any of the other big festivals. I've gotten into 0 of them so far. So, yeah.
You only need one.
Yeah. No, that is correct. I only need one. Yeah.
But isn't that great though? That could be the weird little thing the universe gives you. You qualify for nothing else, but they're going to give you. It's going to deliver the big one. Hey, if you're still in New Zealand and you can't go there, I know a couple of bars and put a night on for you. So you can
I'm definitely going to go. If I get 100%, I'm going to go.
Right.
For Rebe Central, I'm going to get hammered again.
Yes. And you know what? Hopefully they play the wrong clip. Give them the wrong clip on purpose.
Yeah. They like the wrong name, like David Segrove or something.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, mate, nice catching up with you. Nice talking to you. I really appreciate you.
Hold on. Thane rushes through interviews.
Oh,
I want to know some more stuff. What was it about? What was this guy doing? So he played the flute.
He was trying to get this land speed record for like a single jet engine on a sled type thing, and he was trying to get the Guinness World Record. And I'd seen still photos of it.
Yeah.
You know, it looked really impressive. Luke, no, I'm not, sorry. And huge blue flame. And when I turned up and he started it up, and it was like powerful, super loud. And it was super slow. It was pathetic.
I love it.
It's like world's fastest Indian, except
he could only go about 6 meters, and then it fucked up. And, so there was a lot of sort of innovative filmmaking techniques to make it look fast. Like I said to like the guy, I said, just shake the camera. Whoa.
So it looked like this guy. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Who funds that? So how does that work?
That was a self-funded film. Because it was in Samara, and Samara is dirt cheap because it's high crime, high unemployment, really run down like Russian town.
Awesome. Go to the best places. I love it.
Yes. So when I fed the crew, it was $6 to feed everyone. So I was like, sweet.
Wow.
You literally taking a chapter out of Jeff Bezos' book, you know, just go to some kind of ghetto place, hire everyone for $7 an hour, drop a massive factory. Perfect.
He's obviously, old Bezos could use that town.
Yeah.
Totally.
That's a stretch.
Oh, good on you, mate. Well, hopefully we catch up in the flesh and I can shake your hand and we can catch up off camera.
Yeah, right. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. That's our guest. Dan Sedgrove. Give him a round of applause, Sophia.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
It was lovely to see you, Dan, and congratulations.
Thanks, Sophia.
See you, mate.
Bye.
Wasn't that good? Dan Sedgrove, what a great guy.
He's a great guy.
He is a great guy. I've got to bring on now Luke Dello, everybody. Luke Dello, welcome to the show. How are you?
I was just talking to him, and he said he was doing his hair.
Oh, my God.
Let's see.
What he's got going on.
How you going, team? How are we? Hey, Hawaiians.
Oh my God! We bumped Dan Segro for this. Look at that!
You bumped Dan. You.
Oh, look at me! Look at my hair, looking fantastic here.
Isn't it?
How are we all? Yes, you did miss me last night. I heard it was a great show.
Oh, great show, mate! Great show. What have you
Where
been up to
were
today? Why did you miss last night? Everyone said that you got on it, you broke your bubble, you had someone over. I don't know what's really going on.
No, what actually happened? I was actually all set up to go on the show last night, but I actually fell asleep on the couch.
Oh God!
Could you remember the night before we had eggnog, 2 eggs, ice cream, and whiskey? That kept me up all night.
Wow!
Cranking.
It was the sugar rush.
Yeah. So
I fell asleep. Yes, you might have seen me online, but I must have fell asleep on my phone. No, I was not breaking my bubble. I did attempt my bubble. After the Wanaka News, I just cut it.
Okay.
Fair enough. Hey, you know what? I'll tell you just that Wanaka News. Just a little bit of an update for you, okay? What have we got? 9:22. Here it is.
Lights pissing me off, actually.
Today, some anonymous texter texted me the phone number of that William Willis guy.
Oh, can we ring it, please? Can I ring it?
Look, I don't want to end up in the paper, but
no one wants to end up in the paper.
This is maybe Luke. This is a job for you. I'll text you.
Maybe it's.
Oh, let's give him a go.
Do you want to go?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, so if you just joined the show, everybody, Luke broke the news a couple of nights ago about the QC and the two people that jumped ship of Auckland and went to Wanaka and whatnot.
Yeah,
and we did that before the name, suppression was released. So we were edgy. We were so edgy. And then what else do we got? Then someone texted me the phone number. So now what I'm going to do for you, Luke, is I'm going to take a screenshot. I'm going to send it to you, and then you're going to call this person.
Okay, no problem. I'll put my pen.
It's coming through your messenger.
Oh, right. Okay, here we go.
Did you get that? Oh man.
All
the background thing. It's coming through to you now.
I've got it now.
Michelle says, "Don't do it."
Oh, Michelle, come on. You got to live once, don't you?
I tend to agree with Michelle.
I'm going to leave you be there, mate.
Okay, I just got to remember this number. 0211 154 top. Hang on. I've got to write it down. Hang on. There we go. Hang on. Yeah, I know. I've just got to make sure I've got the right number. Okay, here we go. I've just got to get it off my right.
What are you doing with your face, Thane?
The GSM phone you have called is either switched off or outside the coverage area. Please try again later.
He's busy. He's cut his phone off, hasn't he?
It's
not ultimately surprising.
Yeah. I quite like the old phone call thing. Should we just give someone a call?
Who are you thinking?
Oh, who do you think will pay? I've got this little phone prank thing on my phone, actually. Where is that thing? We could give a call like Dave Hull.
Oh God, that guy doesn't have much of a sense of humour. I'm sure. Okay.
We could give this phone prank. What we do? We could do this now with a phone prank. What's his number there, Dave? Thane? He wouldn't be listening, would he?
Nah, he won't be. But okay, here we go.
Yeah. 02.
I'm not putting it over here.
Oh.
Just be aware that he might not be very, receptive. And
why
you
not?
didn't get the number from me. Oh, the guy is still working at level whatever we're in now, and he's,
Right.
early. But, this is just me reflecting bad stuff. Maybe he's just going to greet you with both. Maybe you probably won't actually answer the phone, to be honest. Luke Dello's in a pretty good mood, everybody. Yeah.
Hang on, there we go. Far out. I'm just having a right mare here with my memory.
You're a real boomer when it comes to dialing phone numbers, though. What happens?
Let's check in with Benny while we wait for Luke to type.
Fact checking time, everybody. $9:26. I'm a real nervous Nelly tonight because I just, those calls give me the heebie-jeebies, to be honest. I'm glad I have to do that Willis guy. Sheesh. Anyways, Benny boy, what did you glean from the broadcast, and what facts can you bring to the table? We're interested.
Okay, so we looked up that guy Dan Sadgrove you had on before.
Yes.
It all checks out. He's actually that guy. Everything that he says checks out. All the dates, all the productions, the traveling. He didn't make much of it up. He pretty much told 100% of the truth. It didn't seem to be very fabricated at all. He seems like a genuine guy. You and his relationship seemed genuine as well.
Yes. Yeah.
So it seemed like all that was factual. Okay. So if I actually came at you with facts, I'd kind of be reiterating what you guys just went over.
Can we confirm that hippos cannot run up a hill?
That's a definite fact. Hippos actually have to go around, or what they kind of do is use those little tracks. They don't really want to go straight up a hill or over a cliff. Hippos can go off hills, and they're hella fast. They can actually go 60 miles an hour.
Okay, Benny Mac, thank you very much for those facts. I really appreciate that.
Thank you. I'm glad I found that out.
If you want to make a comment, you can just do it in your Facebook chat, the comment section, and it's going to end up on screen. Before the broadcast is out, I've got the last of our Lover Pie 12-pack to give away. Let's bring back in the conversation Luke Dello.
It's quite amazing that hippos can't run up hills. That's probably why they're so big, right? Let's give this.
I don't think that's why they're so big, but I think it might be because they're big that they can't run up the hills.
Right. Oh, is it?
You're on your own here, mate.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Hi, this is Dave. I'm terrible at chicken.
Told you.
I love the honesty there. Hi, it's Dave. I'm terrible at checking these. Don't you just hate it when someone leaves you a voicemail? I hate it. I hate it.
What's the point these days of leaving a voicemail?
Don't leave me a voicemail I have to then just go and listen to and then delete. That's like 5 minutes of my time.
100%. And we don't have a lot of time these days with COVID taking it all away.
I'm time poor.
Yes.
Right, yeah.
I just want to see
I
a text.
don't have time.
Yeah. So, how's your day been?
Pretty good. I really liked your shirt. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, I just wanted to put something bright on today. I was a bit down today, I must admit. I was a little bit down.
Were you?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Tell us what's going on.
Oh, just everything was going right. And I like a bit of conflict in my life. And, there's things that I've done a full day at work. I've got a lot knocked down. And at the end of the day, I'm just going, shit, I got a lot done. I had no conflict. I like conflict. Yeah.
So you're nervous. Do you think that there's like the hammer's going to drop? Are you waiting for the hammer to drop?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the emails to come through, waiting for the texts to come through. No phone calls. I even
That's an
checked my phone.
anxiety thing. because I get that too. When I have like a great day, I'm like, tomorrow's going downhill. Prepare yourself, Sophia. Just
Load up.
weather the storm. Just expect it. Buy yourself some chocolate.
I've got 2 bars of chocolate in the fridge. I haven't even touched them yet.
Well, you just wait.
You know, a lot of people say that because they're on
Have
camera.
I frozen?
But I'd love for you to go and check that chocolate out. Give us a bar. Let's have a look.
What have you got in there? What's your favourite?
I'm just breaking up. I'm not too sure if it's me.
It's me.
It's you. Yeah, it's you, mate.
But you know what I find funny as
That's
well is that
You read it?
the night before last, when you were drinking your eggnog,
Yeah.
Hang on.
he was like, I'm not going to be here tomorrow, guys.
Oh, yeah. You kind
And we were like,
Yes,
why? Why? And he's like, my internet guy's coming. My internet guy's coming.
Yeah.
I'm putting new internet in my house. And we're like, okay, that's cool. Just tune in like on your phone. You're like, yeah, cool. Okay. But now you're saying your internet's not working.
Oh,
That's
Michelle.
right. I think someone's.
Sorry.
I think the government's chipping in all the sort of words I'm saying about the government. Maybe the government's just. I think like swiping me and having a look
Maybe
at
you
things.
think
Oh my
you've had a
God.
fantastic day, but actually someone came into your house yesterday and just messed with your house. And you're going to
And
have
so I was
to eat
sleeping
chocolate and cry. It's coming.
I never sleep on the couch, and the first time ever I fell asleep on the couch. I think I might have been drugged.
That's exactly what's happened. Either that or you are so determined to stick with your lie, you're just going to shove it down our throats. Sleeping on the couch, never sit.
No,
Ouch.
definitely sleep on the couch. I could see it. I could see my marks.
You know, I'm sure you've had a time or two of sleeping on the couch.
Yeah. Oh, me, I have.
3 times on the couch, but this was the first time on the couch.
How many times do we see couch in this
Do I
conversation?
look like a sunflower?
Yes,
Very nice.
delicate sunflower. It's wonderful. Michelle has a fact about David Seymour if we're interested. Michelle, come on then.
Yeah. Michelle says
Tell us
that's
all about it.
in there. What have you
Jump on
got?
the stream.
Please do that, Michelle. That'll be great.
I just thought about surnames, and I was looking at Dan Sadgrove there. That's an interesting name. Who would name themselves Sadgrove back in the days of no disrespect about names?
Is that where names came from? They did, but I thought it was to do with like what you did.
Correct.
You know,
Yeah, it's what you did. So
what's Sadgrove?
where would that name come from?
Benny.
Benny, go and have a look at that. But I
We'll
reckon
outsource
maybe
that.
this guy had a grove, like a vineyard of some sort.
And it didn't grow?
And it didn't grow. And he goes, oh, mate, that's a bit of a sad grove, don't you think? Well, let's call him Sad Grove.
That's right.
Yeah.
Is this so? If someone wants to jump on, got someone messaging me. They could jump on via your personal Facebook, couldn't they, Thane?
Yeah, you could. If you're my friend, jump on there with the comments, and you can jump on and just do whatever.
That was me messaging you there, Sophia, saying, God, you look up tonight.
Thanks, Luke.
Does actually, yeah. And also, guys, should we play down why she looks so good? I've got.
I didn't get your compliment. Perhaps you send it to somebody else.
Oh, sorry, Michelle. Wrong person.
But you know, guys, I've got some exciting news. I've got a girlfriend who is fantastic, who also owns a pajama company. And I had a little word in her ear and I said, got any PJs? And now, check this out.
Are you unboxing this, or are you going to just play your little ad?
These beautiful pajamas are from Papinel Sleepwear.
Oh.
And I've managed to get another set. It's a top and bottom. It's in modal. It's very soft. It's wonderful. They're an amazing company, and I'm going to give one away. So,
Are they short or long?
they're long.
I've got a video,
Because
guys.
it's winter.
Have a look at this. Have a
Oh,
look at the video.
Wow.
The internet's not great.
The internet's not great today, is it?
It's not great. So what we're going to do is, first of all, thank you, Papinel Sleepwear and Nikki. But I will put a post up on our Facebook and our Instagram. And also I might pop it on yours if I can, Thane, on your personal one. And all you have to do is comment on that and follow Papinel Instagram, and you're in the draw. And I'll draw that next Thursday.
And do they do men's pajamas?
No, but I feel like you could pull off the cherry blossom.
Yeah, I do love wearing pajamas.
They're so cozy. They're so cozy.
Pajamas. No. Hey, what do you wear it to bed, Thane? I'm just a total nude guy.
Oh, look, I've got some sleeping shorts and maybe a t-shirt, and if it gets too hot, I kick the shorts off. Seldom wear underpants. You?
I've told you, I'm just totally nude.
He's nude. He said nude.
Yeah. I have a shower, cold shower, then jump in the bed. I like it cold, so I like to warm it up.
Fantastic. God, you're bringing the fireworks tonight, aren't you? You got the shirt, you got the naked stories. This is incredible.
Actually, my glasses.
We see the glasses. You got the Simon Dello glasses. You're on fire, mate.
I exclusively wear Papinel pajamas to bed.
Yeah, they look great.
They do look great. They do look great. I'm enjoying the weatherman at the moment. Speaking to Reo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's very fragmented. Like Simon just, he's fantastic. He just into it. But I'm enjoying watching him speak because he's very awkward in how he's speaking. I think it's don't get me wrong, I think it's fantastic that he is speaking it today. But I'm really enjoying how he is pronouncing his words in today.
You're enjoying watching him have a really difficult time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's something about television, isn't there? Awkward TV is the best type of television.
Loving it.
Yeah, well, it is, it's good to try, but I like that everyone's being forced to try.
I think so too. It's a great thing. It's a great initiative. Should have started bloody 50 years ago.
What about changing the country's name to Aotearoa, mate?
Not into it. What a waste of time. Not into it. No. We are New Zealand.
I like having both. I don't feel like we should cancel one out.
Well, we're all...
It's confusing.
It was a really good point, actually. Where was I? Oh, yeah, that's it. I was listening to this yesterday. Germany, right?
Yeah.
Is Deutschland.
Go on.
I
thought that was Holland.
The technical name of the country is Deutschland, but that's German.
Are you sure?
Or the other way around.
Well, hold on.
And like Holland, maybe a fact finder can find this out.
But I thought Holland was Deutschland.
No, Holland is Netherlands.
Yes, you're right. I'm wrong. I'll admit it.
Because the dikes, right?
How about this, Luke? If you can't call New Zealand Aotearoa, how about we have the Māori anthem first, then the New Zealand, just a meet in the middle type of scenario?
Great.
I think we'll always be known as New Zealanders, but we want to be known as, what are we, Aotearoans?
That sounds hard.
Yeah.
And I hate to be the person that says I want to make it easy for other people and they shouldn't try, but have you ever heard an American try and even figure out where we are? Imagine them trying to pronounce something, They're like, oh my God, what?
But that's a very, very good point. I mean, imagine an American trying to get their mouth around Aotearoan or an Aotearoa.
It's never going to happen.
That's crazy, isn't it?
It's an interesting thing. What you talk about the Americans, Sophia, is a great thing. I say, I'm from Auckland, New Zealand. Oh, Auckland as in Oakland.
Yeah.
And it's quite confusing for these people who've never travelled out of bloody America, unfortunately. But I think New Zealand, I like the name New Zealand. I like that name. But I'm very much so, I love Aotearoa as well. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think we should change our name.
But, Luke, I think you're not the earliest adopter, but you can be talked around if it makes sense.
100%.
So, maybe if we started calling it Aotearoa here, and then outwardly, internationally, it was still New Zealand Aotearoa, maybe that's how we start adopting it, you know what I mean?
Give you this scenario. Jump in an Uber drive, you're chopped. You're 3 a.m. in the morning. You've had a heap of bloody beer. Take me to Aotearoa. Too many syllables.
So you're saying when you're inside your own country and you go to catch an Uber and you want to go to your own country, you're not going to be able to pronounce your own country's name, is that what you're telling me?
I'm a bit concerned about that.
Okay.
Oh, are you saying that the Uber driver's saying, I'm from Aotearoa, they're not going to be able to get it?
They won't be able to take me home.
No, he's saying he's going to get in an Uber down in Ponsonby.
Yes.
He's going to ask the Uber driver to take him to Aotearoa, and he's going to be too drunk to know.
No,
Mate, that
that
makes
makes sense.
absolutely no
You're
sense.
already in it.
Take me to Aotearoa, you hear, mate? You're fucking drunk.
How does he know that?
Right, okay.
He can't say it.
Yeah, right. But Uber drivers, I find them pretty good. You know, everything being automated like that makes it easy. You can either talk or you don't talk. You know,
I don't like the stop and start.
I don't like the sound of the car.
Right.
I don't sometimes like the smell of the car either.
Yeah, I don't like Ubers. I'd just rather drive. But because I don't drink, I don't have to get an Uber really, unless it's for some wacky out there purpose, you know.
Yeah.
Like
we'll pick this up in a couple of seconds. I've got to go to my fact guy here. We'll double check. What's crack-a-lackin', fact guy?
Yep, it all checks out. I mean, that Luke Dello's a wild dog, isn't he? I thought I was a mad fucking animal. That guy is out of my fucking control. The whole Dan Sadgrove thing, all that checks out. I've actually got the meaning here. The surname is derived from the Middle English personal name Sad, from a nickname for a serious or solemn person. Itself derived from the Middle English sad, serious, grave, from the Oldie English pre-7th century soed, weary, tired, and the Oldie English graph, grove, thicket. It means sad's grove.
So it's like sad bush.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It is. It's a bit of a sad bush, but you know, for example, if your mate couldn't stop smiling all the time, it might be like, you know, Happy's Lawn. So you might change your name to Hap Lawn.
Gotcha. Well, that's handy enough.
All right.
Okay, well that's a fact, Jack.
Fair enough.
Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate your facts. Keep them coming through.
So, Michelle, why are we putting that on the arse end now?
Just a nice donut. So, you know, just to really put a underline, bold. That was the fact guy. Your question?
Oh, no, I was going to say, Michelle messaged about Seymour, David Seymour, said his mum used to feed David sheep's liver for meals when he was a very young child, and today he is still a very fussy eater.
Really? Now, that's another interesting name, Seymour.
Benny Mac agrees twice was too many. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Seymour, that's interesting. We should get Benny on that. David Seymour's last name.
And finally, the original name of Germany and Germania and Deutschland. That'd be interesting because, you know, I want to know that interesting fact. I don't have much time here. Hey, I just want to bring up my product of the day is a Woodford Reserve bourbon. It is a triple distilled bourbon. That's what I've been drinking tonight. All I do is just sip it out, have a couple of, that's all I need. Don't do much tonight.
I'm assuming that you've paid your sponsorship invoice then if you're going to be hocking off your bloody products on the show.
Oh, yes. Did you get that today? You should have. It came through your bank account. It came through mine, I saw.
Came through yours and stayed in yours, or did you whack it out the other side there?
Oh, did I transfer it? Did I do a transfer within myself of $500?
Okay, I'm not sure what's going on.
Oh, I might have done it. Or I might have just delayed the invoice date or something.
It's okay. We can do it live. It's totally fine.
It's not live. Hey, Luke, when you say you go to work every day, what are you doing at work? What is work for you?
Where do you go?
Routine. Shall I tell you my routine? So 7:30 in the morning I get up and I go for about an hour and a half walk, get back to the desk at 9, I clear my emails, And what I'm doing at the moment is I'm doing these virtual appraisals at the moment, because what's happening shortly is the new CVs come out in Auckland, and people need to be prepared for these new CVs. And this is quite boring, but people need to be prepared for these new CVs. So I'm just giving them appraisals of where their CVs should be, so they don't get any surprises, or they might get a surprise, and also they might want to sell their property as well. Secondly,
that Luke is looking for someone that wants to sell a, what was it?
A house.
Okay.
2-bedroom house, 1.5 million.
That's it.
Yeah.
So if you've got it, and he's going to give us a little bit of money off the back of it to keep this lovely show going full steam ahead.
This show has to go full steam ahead. We need this is a great show. This is real stuff. This is ground roots New Zealand, you know.
Absolutely.
That's right. 100%.
I've got to say though, I've got to just interrupt you guys. At any time, if you'd like to come onto the broadcast and be a caller, then please do. The link is in the post. So where you see the post, click on that link. It's a bit.ly link, and then you'll end up where Luke is, sitting there, right there, and you'll be part of our radio show. You can bring any kind of comment. Now, I noticed we had a woman called Hazel. She was about to log in, but then she kind of like stage fright and then logged off. Hazel,
come on back, Hazel.
I'd love to talk to you. Plus, anybody that makes it on air tonight with us is going to get a $25 voucher for Midnight Gardener on their return. And anybody who comments, keep commenting on and liking and sending emojis, you are going to get put in the draw for a pack of pies, 12-pack of lover pies. We love those guys. Okay, back to the conversation.
Shall we organise the party for this show? Because I mean, I've got a venue for you to go to, and we're going to pay some drink. So forth. So what do you reckon we should? I mean, I've got a wheelchair access also for Michelle. So,
wonderful.
Yeah, we'll need that. And obviously you'll play the tunes, Thane.
Yeah, no worries, done.
Sophia, you look fantastic on the door.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'll be the bouncer as well. So.
And I'll be behind the bar.
Talking to me, Thane.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. And so let's organise that, right? Level 2.
Yeah, maybe. Is level 2? What's the rules at level 2?
Level 2, 50 people, but hopefully we're changing the laws of the government's mind to get it up to 100. That looks pretty good, actually. We are
level 2 it
an
is.
arm wrestle with the old government, and I think we're quite winning for the nation.
Excellent work.
Very good.
Level 2 it is then. Let's do it.
Yep, we're winning.
The party would probably kick off, say, 7 o'clock. We will still do the show live from 9, live from Midnight Gardener.
Yes.
I don't know if you're going to be there, but I'll definitely be there. I'll be playing some music and being on the show. And Luke, you can chime in from your mobile phone.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay, Sophia, if you're not there, which I wish you are going to be there, but we could put you on the big screen anyway.
Well, I'll come. I'll just have to organise someone to put the baby to bed. That's all.
Wear the pajamas.
I'll definitely wear the pajamas. I mean, hello.
100%. Yeah,
that's my shit.
What size are they coming? How big do they come? The pajamas.
They go up to a large or extra large.
Women or male?
Well, women's, but you know, it's not like you're 6'5".
Yeah, true. So what was that brand name, that pajama brand? Because I've got a few ladies that probably have been texting me now going, what's that pajama brand?
Oh, Papinel.
Yeah, like Papinelli?
Papinel, Papinelle.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, you can go onto their Insta. It's Papinel Sleepwear.
Luke, right. We've got a little reminder for you. Have a little look-see at this.
Have a little look-see.
Look at those pennies. Aren't they beautiful, those pennies? Are they pennies?
Aren't they?
Peonies.
Gotta love them.
Where'd you get those from?
Internet.
Yeah, some free site. Hey, we've got a caller on the line. Luke, we're coming back to you in a split second. Don't go anywhere, please. Thank you. Hello, caller. Welcome, Zara, to the show. Welcome to Talkback.
Oh, he's back.
Welcome back.
Oh, how are you going?
Yeah. Good. You finished all your pies?
I've been watching. I've been watching the record. because I've been busy with I've got a little baby to look after. I've got to make sure he's okay all the time. So
How old is he?
He is 4 months.
Oh,
So I've taken paid parental leave, so I'm the full-time mother at the moment. So
that's awesome.
So yeah, my life has been dedicated to him at the moment. So
aren't they fantastic?
Trying to tune in at 9 o'clock is a bit hard because he wakes up at 11, so or 1 or whatever time it is. So just
are you still doing like the 2 a.m. feed and stuff?
He's actually a pretty good unicorn, eh? So we've had we've had the 12-hour sleeps already. We've
awesome.
had at 8 weeks he was sleeping at the good 10 hours. So
is he
we're
first?
actually pretty lucky.
Is he first baby?
Yeah, first baby. Yeah, so he's lulling us into that false sense of security that he just thinks that
like,
we're gonna have another one and that it's gonna bite us in the ass. So
yeah, you know what though? People said that to me because I had the same experience, and I was like, how dare you say that to me? That's hideous. What a horrible thing to say. Don't, curse my child, my second child, because my first child's amazing. But I swear to God, the second one was just like, she was a great sleeper, but man, she was in it to win it. She wanted to do everything all the time. And she still is like that, but she's incredibly responsible and fantastic and joyous. And I think, you can't lose. So even if you did end up getting a not very good sleeper, it's a temporary scenario.
Well, I've already tried to convince the wife to have the Irish twins, but that's not really going to happen, I don't think. So, because obviously,
all you can do is try.
She's already laughing in the background, but obviously, I just tell her that my mum put me into daycare early because she couldn't have enough. She just couldn't stand me anymore. So that's that didn't lead into a good story of having the next one. So,
well, they're all different.
That's what they say, but
you'll be all right.
Surely.
I got a question. Zared, do you get the wage subsidy in paid parental leave?
So my company, so I had signed up to, so my company is a big engineering company. So I actually, so my wife originally had the paid parental leave and then I took the next 3 months. So you get the 6 months. And so we split it 50-50. And then my company tops me up to full pay. So I actually get full pay for 3 months. So that's half the reason for taking the paid parental leave. So it's a great bonding experience for my kid, like having with my kid and stuff. And I think, to be honest, it's been amazing. Like, apart from this lockdown, which is horrible, don't get me wrong, it's not the greatest thing. Don't want, people to, die. But it's been, it's just been nice, to be honest, for me bonding with my kid. And it's hard to say, but it's been a lot easier for my wife to go back to work as well, because of that emotional attachment, and that obviously they have with the child, and so it's just been a little bit easier.
As a dad,
no disrespect to anything that COVID's brought, or
no, of course, we know that. We know that.
Yeah, I don't want to come across like that, but it's.
You're not. You're coming across very sweet. Don't worry.
Yeah. But it's hard for dad to get bonding, and especially when they're so young, because mums are all over them, breastfeeding, schedule, and all that kind of stuff. What you can do is you can maybe change a nappy, hold them until they go to sleep, and then pass them back. So for you to have this one-on-one time is very special. And time goes so fast. It's the most valuable thing.
And those early years feel very long. The first year you're like, when is this kid gonna be like able to feed itself or talk? Like, I've got no idea what's going on. But then when they get to school, it's over. It's like, oh my God, you are now going, like our eldest child, Honey, is starting next year in intermediate, which is in the same school as her high school. So she's effectively going to high school. And I'm like, it's just it's crazy.
She's going to Santa Maria.
She's going to Barradine.
Oh, it's Barradine. Oh, that's my wife's. That's my wife's college.
Yeah, so we're very excited for her, and she's so happy. And we just love the school. We love the principal. She's ex St Mary's, but everyone that says she loves, they went to St Mary's was when she was principal. So,
Sophia, can I just ask Sarah, your wife, what did she think of the school? Good, thumbs up. Or...
Oh yeah. So there you go, thumbs up coming out.
So come out of hiding. Where are you? I need some more gals on the show.
Yeah, so three girls went to Barradine. So all 3 girls went to Barradine, and apart from the last girl, apart from the thing, the principal dropped off, but that principal's gone now, I believe. Yeah,
I was at St Petersburg there, and Barradine was our sister school, and school socials and balls and stuff like that. We love them. Barradine girls. I just want to talk about kids. It's interesting because I'm at the other end of the spectrum with my 3 children. I've got a 20-year-old, an 18-year-old, and a 15-year-old. And wow, they grow up fast. I tell you, I'm blinking. I've got one down at Otago. I've got another one flying to the States next year in June for a basketball scholarship in California. She's gone, and I'm just left with one for a couple more years. It's like...
What college for basketball?
California, Riverside, California.
Oh, okay, wow, okay.
So she's a Division 1 basketball. She's a 6'1" basketball player, and so shit. Did I just break the news?
What a machine!
You did the hat unveiling, so she was supposed to sign the paper, and you've already done
it. Well, there's only a signing period in November 2 and April 4th. 2 signing. But so we verbally agreed with one. But hey, just love that child. Just love that child, because I tell you what, they just go.
Yeah, he's pretty special. Like I don't know, like every time, like obviously I pick him up out of his bed or his cot or whatever, and bassinet, and bring him into the room, and then bring him into the little office that we've created for my partner, wife, and. For lockdown, and then his face just lights up and her face lights up, and it's just my heart little melts, and it's just I'm
That's
just like,
so sweet.
so when's the next one?
Yes, absolutely.
3 or 2
like that. What, Luke?
3 or 2. Sarah, 3 or 2 children you're gonna have. Go for 3, mate.
Well, the joke was at the start like 8. But because obviously she's a Catholic family, so now it's probably going to be realistically 2 or 3. So I think it depends what. Obviously, it's not my choice, but
you have a hand in it. But
you got a part of it, mate. You got a part of it. Oh well, mate, his partner doesn't want to have another child.
Who?
And his wife doesn't want to have another child. And I said, oh, mate, get around it. Just say, look, you got to take a week off, go get the snip. She'll go off the pill. You slip one past the goalie.
Oh, my God. Get out of here, Luke.
That's good advice, I thought. That's good advice.
That's terrible. Don't do that.
Classic, though. Classic, Luke.
But three's the magic number.
We had a couple of messages here saying what's going to be going on with the next couple of days and guests. We look to have Brooke Howard-Smith coming in on Saturday. He's going to walk us through a thing called Fluff. I think we're talking cryptocurrency. So
yeah, we spoke last night a little bit, for anyone who wasn't watching, about stocks and shares and all sorts of goodies. And Zared was there.
I got Rocket Lab. I got Rocket Lab early. So
yay, excellent. I bought some today too. And I bought some for the kids and then some for myself. And well, actually I bought one for all of us because I was like, I don't know what's going to happen with this. But it was great. We got some advice going last night, and then we stumbled upon, someone mentioned Brooke Howard-Smith's Fluff, and I had a wee gander at it, and I don't know what on earth it is, but it looks interesting. They raised like $20 million or something in their fluffery, whatever that thing,
That's
was
not
it?
fluff,
Yeah.
is it? That's some serious money. It's not just fluff.
It's coin. So have a look at his Instagram if you're interested.
I will.
Because I don't know anything about it, but yeah, pretty interesting stuff going on there with the NFTs. Is that what it is, or NTF?
I can't tell you.
We don't know.
Your name is for fluff.
Guys, also tomorrow on the show, we've got a band called Sin City. We've got the lead singer from Sin City. He's going to come on and play some entertainment for us. So,
Ben says it's an NFT.
What happened to Polly?
Polly was a no-show, man. She just.
I know. Well, we were expecting her tonight, so I was like, tune in, obviously.
Yeah.
It's strange. Like, why would you not turn up punctually to such a large show?
And text in as well and say, I'll be there at whatever 10, whatever,
Yeah.
10:15 or whatever it was.
No matter how large or small the show is, if you're going to say you're going to be there, you be there.
It's not like Luke who just turns up every night, You just can't get rid of the guy.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know.
You noticed you weren't going to be there last night. You let us know, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But if she does come on, we'll pretend we didn't say any of this, and we'll welcome her with open arms. Obviously,
obviously, she's a lovely lady.
How do you know it's me?
Guys, sorry?
Oh, Polly.
Yeah. Oh,
How
no.
is it?
Sorry. Go ahead.
Carry on. Sorry.
This is terrible.
Today saying, do you want to reschedule another time? And she hadn't read the last message I sent her last night. So
imagine if something had happened and we're all sitting here bitching.
Hey, wait! You just let her crawl back to your thing when it gets real big. You just go. When she's trying to push a book, no.
That's right.
Exactly. And I just wanted to catch up about her radio career and what she's up to.
Oh yeah, she's a lovely lady and she's done really well for herself.
She's really interesting.
Yeah.
And she's also really forthright and honest. And I think it's hard to come by where women just are like, they're just out there. It's a hard going. She did incredible things in radio.
Is she still married to the chap that gave the liver to Jonah Loman?
Yeah, well, I originally thought that was some kind of weird radio stuff from Grant.
Kidney.
But it was a genuinely mates.
Liver.
That's right.
Hey guys, can you hold there for a second? I'm just going to deal with. So the internet's slowing down tonight because of one man. He continuously connects to the stream, and I'm just going to deal with him quickly. So let's have a quick chat to recap.
Okay.
Dave, recap. How are you, mate? You all right?
I'm keeping on disappearing off. I'm having to join up all the time. Why am I disappearing all the time?
Oh, because I'm booting you off because we don't have enough bandwidth to hold everybody at the same time. Everyone stops functioning and stuff. So,
how can I listen to the show?
Oh, just go onto our Facebook page.
I've tried. I thought you have to be online to. I thought I have to be on the camera to listen to it. I can't find it.
No.
Where on the Facebook page do I find it?
It's called Thane. Sorry, Talkback with Thane and Sophia.
I thought it was a glitch in the system that was making me disappear. Was it you booting me off? Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
thanks for telling me. I'll go off again now. Okay, bye. Thanks.
Okay,
bye.
see you, matey.
See you, recap.
See you, pal.
Nice lady.
He's a sweetheart.
Nice lady.
Yeah. Lovely.
Did you just say nice lady?
No, nice lad.
Oh, I was like, what? Leave the poor guy alone.
Jeez. No, he's a nice lad.
I'm working on Joseph Parker as another guest. So all these guests, we can invite them to our party coming up in October.
Actually, what about Kim.com? Someone's brought that up and said, how about Kim.com? Get him on the show. Bomber's got a connection with him. Surely we can just ask him for his phone number, give him a bell, blah-de-blah.
Oh,
what do you think to that?
He's obviously not doing anything.
No.
That's true.
But
he's
obviously watching the show. He's got to be watching the show already.
Watches.
Obviously, he's busy. Michelle, what's this? Thane Kirby videos. Do you know what that is?
That could be a link to the actual show.
Oh, that's a link for recap.
Yeah.
Right.
She's got recap, which is nice. What do you think of recap? He's definitely an oyster, you know. So you either love him or hate him. Same with me. Same with Luke. Same with everybody here. But he is very loyal. This guy continues to show up and be on the show. So
salt of the earth.
Yeah, that's definitely.
That's right.
So
Absolutely.
Joseph Parker going to be on the show. I'll try and get him for next week. And
Love Joseph Parker.
He's a great guy. And when you catch up with him in person, he's a fantastic guy. Gosh.
Great videos as well. Have you seen all his videos with his kids and with all the musical stuff? And it's just great. Like, best thing you can do if you're in lockdown is just watch his videos. It's just awesome.
Shit, that's pretty good. We should actually start discussing what are you watching? That's always.
Have you not seen his videos, Thane?
I've seen a few of his videos, but not all of them. No.
Oh no, he's great. Like, what else are you going to do but punch a bag in your gym? But he obviously do videos with your kids, and he does miming and all the lip syncing and stuff like that. It's great.
Is it
like the TikTok thing?
Yeah,
TikTok.
Right. Okay. Hey guys, I'm just gonna take an update from the Beanie Boys. So hang tight, everybody. Back in a split.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Man, oh man. Like I was just checking out on the names. You know how you wanted me to check out David Seymour's name and see what that was all about?
Yeah.
Well, we've got this feedback here. Seymour, C, it derived from the Spanish word yes. C, my hombre.
Luke's loving it.
Also, also the other part of C, the action word refers to the action word for vision, sight, to see, and more of a. And the end of the word more, of course, more of a shortened word of the Italian word for love, amore, simore. Simore. So, yeah, Seymour vision, say yes, more. Seymour.
Wow. Good politician.
And that's a fact. Yeah, nice guy. Trying to get him laid.
Ben, I thought it would be brought back to sperm or something like that. It's got a very spermy
Why
name.
would you think that?
Just Seymour.
Yeah, it's got a bit of a sort of a come hither sort of sentiment.
Get you right in the eye, Tolkien. Get you right in the eye.
Yeah.
You're a fucking shocker. You're a shocker.
So I think I gave you the facts. Those were the facts. And
can I give you one more fact?
We appreciate that.
And
Winterbottom. Look up that one.
Winterbottom? Yes, we'll be looking them up. Good, sir.
Thanks, matey. Appreciate it. Perfect.
What do you reckon, just around the table? What do you reckon Winterbottom's going to come through?
It's a rugby player, isn't it?
I know.
No, it's a V8 supercar driver.
I feel.
It's a V8 supercar driver.
Right. Okay.
No, where did the name come from? Winterbottom.
I know, but I know what you're getting at, and I can't wait for the result.
But what do you think? What's your opinion of where that name's from? I think he was like a like Point Erin pools at the toilets there where the boys go there. I think it was something like that. Winterbottom.
God.
I think Adam brings up a good point here. He says frosty bum. And I think that really says it all. Adam, you nailed it.
Fantastic, Adam. I reckon it's one of the guys that would take the temperature and well, you put it together, you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I know what you're saying. Well, it's going to be interesting. Is it the tunnel or the train?
Right?
Is it the tunnel or the train taking the temperature?
Oh boy. Hey, what do you reckon to this in Waikato next week? Waikato, you've got a bisexual week, which is quite interesting, and they're celebrating bisexuals. So you've got your gay pride week, but it's bisexual week next week, which I thought was quite interesting.
Oh,
I thought that was part of the whole thing. Thought it was all in one.
No, I think they get their own. I think people
you've got to have them all separate.
Their own week.
Yeah.
Okay.
The interesting one is us or them. They call themselves us or them because they don't know what they are is like, and it's quite a. My friend was around having a few drinks with my friend a few weeks ago before lockdown, and his girlfriend, sorry, not his girlfriend, his daughter came in and goes, "Oh, they're coming over," and this one girl came in, and they are coming over. It's like an us and them type thing.
Pronouns.
I don't know what that's all about, Sophia. Do you know what's that about?
You know what? I think I'm like a generation just above, so I still find this confusing and a wee bit just out of my brain vibe. But I guess it's where they don't want to sort of belong to one or the other sex, so they're referring to themselves as they because they prefer to just be androgynously in the world. They're, you know.
So are they bisexual?
I think so, but I think it might be that maybe there's 2 steps to the process. So, for example, like if I refer to myself as they, them, then I maybe feel in myself that I don't belong to a certain gender, but I still may only be attracted to men or women. I think you know, but then if you were also attracted to both, then you would also be bisexual or pansexual.
I think we need to get the whiteboard out. Have we got the whiteboard there? Because I tell you,
I think we need to get someone who is bisexual, pansexual, just to go over it. So, you know, I don't want to make any kind of mistakes. Yeah. And also,
but there's no shame in having a conversation and not knowing.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, totally. I have no idea. Like on a broad sense, our company organization is allowed everyone to put their pronouns on their work email, and I have no idea what that, like, you know, what everyone else is or what everything means. I have no idea. I'm open to learning about everything.
Let's investigate further so that we can become part of the generation that is making this change. They say that you know, in a couple of generations that there will not be a gender in society. It will all be just
Benny
us.
with the facts. Benny with the facts.
What are you reading there, mate?
But LGBTQIA is lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, or questioning, intersex, and asexual or allies. So bisexual is in the LGBT arena. Interesting.
It's getting bigger and bigger, isn't it? The circle of LGBT, isn't it? It's
quite a mouthful.
Oh my gosh, yes. You just put that all together. Talking it is a mouthful when you really are thinking about it.
Yeah. Okay, Ben, bring us read some of the stuff out.
Give us
so there is a lot of discussion around this topic point at the moment. This is a real sort of trigger point for social discourse. It's a real big divider of the left and the right, of course. The whole sort of versus traditional gender roles and family roles and things like that. It is an absolute gender bender to get the mind around. I don't know if I'm allowed to say.
It's a mind fuck.
It's a mind fuck. And these days you could actually identify as a beached whale if you wanted, and many people probably have. I know occasionally I feel that way. You can sort of be gender fluid. I don't know. I mean, being gender fluid used to sort of mean sort of getting cum on your face, but maybe it's a different kind of fluid.
Okay,
that one.
I've got a
question.
I've got a question for the panel, right? I've got a question for the panel.
Sure.
My question for the panel is our weightlifter lady, Hubbard.
Yes.
So she was a man once called Gavin.
Right.
Now she's a lady now.
Right.
Yeah.
If she's attracted to a man, is she gay?
I guess it depends on how she sees herself. And again, it comes back to that they, them, he, she. So we'd need to know her pronouns, and then maybe that would.
I'd say you're correct. You're bang on. So if
Is
she's
that right?
identifying as a woman and she's
Jared has given me the yep.
Yep.
What do you got to say on that one?
I totally agree with you. Like it depends on what the person, I guess.
Yeah. So therefore, she could be a man gone to a woman and be a lesbian.
Yeah.
Yeah, but depends where
you
she
can.
sees herself in her funnel of herself today.
Exactly.
Right now. Yeah.
So, and I guess at the end of the day, we've just created these little buckets for everybody. You're like, okay, he, she, bisexual, lesbian, gay. And then at some point, it's just going to be stop putting the water in the buckets. We're all just water. It doesn't matter.
So that's why the unisex toilets work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. As long as they're clean, I think that's everyone's main concern, you know?
You know what? I reckon everybody should sit down in a unisex toilet because some toilets are absolutely filthy when you get to see them weeing on the floor and weeing on the seat and stuff like that.
Yep. Remember the big day out? If you used to go to the big day out,
that's why the European toilets and the Japanese and the Chinese toilets, they don't have toilets. They just have a hole. You just stand there. I mean, that's unisex.
But they also have a douche.
Come again?
Oh, a little
seat there. Bidet, not a douche.
Yeah, bidet. Yeah, bidet. Not a douche.
You gotta see it, Sophia.
But like South America,
I took it a step too far.
When I went to South America, I went to the toilet first time. I was like, oh, okay, this is how we go toilet, like squatting.
Yeah.
Yep, this is how we're doing it. And I was like, don't fall back.
Bali,
don't fall back. Don't fall back.
And like you wonder why in airports and stuff, they're like, please don't squat on the toilet. And you're like, why do they have this? And then you travel to Asian countries or something and you're like, they keep breaking the toilet seats. That's
they've had cases. Yep, they've had heaps of cases. We were in the airport once and someone actually broke the toilet by actually squatting on it. Yep.
Right throughout universities are like that, and Auckland University especially. They've got all these signs on do not squat on the toilet. Geez, it must be quite gymnastic, though, to get that sorted, though, isn't it?
It's calf and thigh strength. And it's actually just like my nanny and friend in Bali. She actually taught our youngest daughter, because our youngest daughter grew up mostly in Bali. What the hell are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm just trying to do it. I mean,
it's hard. But she would sit like that on the ground, just like chilling out and like on her phone, or like when she was eating. And I was like, Lena, what are you doing? Jump on the couch. She's like, no, like not into it. Just like would squat like that. And then Valentina would sit around like that as well. It's like, holy moly. She doesn't do it anymore because she's been in New Zealand for a wee while, but that strength, it's developed.
Yeah.
I can't do it. It's all over.
With you being in hospitality for the longest time,
34 years.
Why do people write with their shit on the wall? I've never got that. Have you gone to your toilet and someone's like written fuck on the wall?
No.
Just like,
can I give you some facts about toilets?
Yeah.
Please, but hey, look, don't take Ben's job.
No. Facts about, sorry, Benny boy. Facts about toilets. Female toilets are more disgusting than male toilets. 100%.
Come on. No, they're not.
100%.
Coming from the horse's mouth.
Second fact about toilets. Why do people draw like little doodles or vivids and stuff on toilets? Are they bored and, scribe? I mean, how bored
I think it comes from a really guttural sense of leaving a mark, It's like the Romans, it's like the Egyptians.
True.
And this is where they think people are going to see and notice them.
Yeah, it came
right there in the toilet.
Yep.
That's your mark, and different sense that's your mark. And same with, you're right, Thane. I mean, I go to some bars and most concerts actually, or Polo where Willis was, and people have put their crap on the walls. It's like, you're like, why do you do that?
I don't get that.
Ben, you've got some comments here, mate. What do you got?
Yeah. Look, I just googled it. Why do people wipe their shit on the wall? Usually, what it is, it's Have you ever had that thing where you sort of try to, well, you kind of have to either maybe adjust your shoe or your boot or something, so you actually have to stand up before you wipe, and what happens is your cheeks sort of do the squeeze, and then it's a big problem, especially when you're drunk at a bar and then you sort of slip on the piss. There's about an inch of piss on the floor and you're sort of scrambling in the thing. It looks like someone's written their name, but it's actually just someone just off their face on the gear, just they've had a blowout, maybe they've sort of twisted an ankle or something, and before you know it, skibbly bibbly bop bop bibbly bop, scat man.
Right, but of Chinese writing on the walls because they're scraping down like a murder scene.
Stephen's got first-hand experience. He says that, he used to clean the clubs, so 100%.
100%. That's interesting and also repulsive. You know what's also repulsive and quite surprising? How fast we go from a normal conversation straight down the gutter every bloody show. And I blame you guys. I'm blaming
the panel. Let's clean it up. Anna Jobs is there. Come on, Anna Jobs. Let's clean this show up.
Hi, Anna. Jump on. I need another lady.
Aren't you supposed to bring the class, though?
Bring the what?
Bring the class, class it up.
I'm trying, but it's very hard because it is a little bit funny and I like to join in. Very difficult.
My take on it was females have got to drag around makeup. They go in pairs, or threes.
Oh,
and
Anna's just saying she's in her dressing gown. Can I just, Anna, I'm in my PJs as well. We don't care.
And I'm in my Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah,
get on in here, girlfriend.
My wife loves your PJs as well. She was keen on the link on where we find the.
Oh, hang on. Let me play that down again.
Please, Thane, will you play my little.
Yeah, thanks for that, Thane. My credit card's already getting a rinse, so I appreciate that.
Awesome. And just in the notes, just put Sophia sent me so I can claim it.
Yeah, I can't claim that back on my personal pay, so I really appreciate that,
And also just picking up on the toilet talk as well, and this is the last time we'll delve into it. Females, biologically, there's more of a system to them. And, so when you've got more intricate, details downstairs, there's more chances that could fail or go wrong.
This is not going to end well for you.
Yeah.
Hey, presto. It's a shit show. There it is.
Well, I agree with you in that way, but let's, what's it? Well, unfortunately, it is what it is because they go in couples and X, Y, Z. But that's why all my bars and restaurants have unisex toilets. So I can't blame either or.
Yeah. We have to travel in packs because men are terrifying.
Shit. Yeah.
Do I look terrifying?
Not you specifically. You three are all right, but you got to be safe. It's a bit scary out there, especially in the clubs, and there's all sorts of stuff going on. Can you imagine your infant child going to a club? Because that scares me already.
I worry about my daughter going to a club, especially those ones in America.
And then you think about the toilet.
I've always said to my mate, he's had a baby girl. I've just said, you're going to be the guy standing outside the front of the door, being like, "You're not going out in that. You're not dressed in that."
I'm going to buy a tree suit. I'm going to buy a rubbish bin suit, and I will follow them everywhere they go. They all know it. It's a standard line in this household. You're going to come too, eh, Mum, as a tree? I'm like, yeah, babe.
Look, not in a disrespectful way though, but when you're sending, your child, the tall one, the basketball player, to the States, I could have lived in the States many a time, but it's the guns over there that do it my head in, and the big, rattlesnakes and shit. The places that I want to settle are dangerous places, unfortunately. How do you get your head around that?
What an outlaw!
I've got no problem with that. I've got absolutely no problem with the guns. We've spoken about this. She turned down a Washington DC scholarship, And I said to her, "Oh, but it is one of the safest towns in America because of the Secret Service around." She goes, "Oh, Dad, it's still a plane crashing in." But I said to her, like, "Hey, look, you're going to die somehow. Just got to get on with it. You got to die somehow. Just get on with it, darling." And she's just got over it. Her biggest thing, well, my biggest thing is her bringing back a big 6'3" big dark fella.
Yes, please.
Me? Jeez, I don't want that donkey around my daughter.
Oh, give it a rest. Wait, so she's going to have a miniature. You're sentencing her to that?
No. I said to my daughter when she was 12 years old to get her through school, I said, "Darling, if you don't have it," because she's been always a good sportswoman, "if you don't have a boyfriend to the age of 18, I'm going to give you $5,000.
I love that idea.
That's good.
Yep. And $5,000 to a 12-year-old is like $1 million. $1 million.
Yeah, it is.
To be honest, though, if she's going to a college school and the kids that she's going to school with, they're all probably on scholarships. They're all going to get signed to major sports teams if they're in a good school. To be honest, you're sending them to that school because they're going to achieve. So the people that are there are going to achieve as well. So
I think what he's trying to say is they're all tall, dark, and handsome.
Oh yes, they will be. They will be. And she's a great girl. And I tell you what, she is. I mean, I've seen her in a fight, and she's like a fighting giraffe, man. She's got arms and legs. She's a great girl. She's going to survive. She's a good, strong woman.
We like that. We love that.
A strong personality from. She's lean. She's fantastic. She's a great girl.
I love that I go, school massacres, guns, rattlesnakes, and all your biggest fear is that she's met some guy and riding the big bamboo.
That's my biggest fear, mate. That's my...
Literally, your response.
And then he gets signed. And then he gets signed
somehow
to some basketball team, and he makes $15 million. And you're like, "Oh, you've done so well."
I'll tell you what, she does that, I'll be all right. I've made it. I've made it.
Hey,
that's good though. And you gotta get girls in sport for sure.
100. There's one ad I absolutely love, Sophia, and I show my two boys this ad. It's a Carefree ad, obviously, and it's these, and it starts off with this interview with a girl that goes, "Hey, show us how to throw a ball," and it's going like this. "Show us how to run. Show us how to fight," like this. Yeah. And then it goes, "Yeah, but you're an Olympian. You don't fight like that. You fight like this. Or you are a baseball pitcher and you throw a ball like this. And you're like an Olympic sprinter and you don't run like this." And it's and you see these Olympians, the penny drops. It is an incredible, strong ad to show.
We need that, Benny.
Every male young person to think girls' sport's amazing. I love watching girls' sport, women's sports.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's fantastic. It's great.
To Luke's credit as well, I remember kind of just doing the voice stuff and playing some music, I think, at one of your fundraisers. You're a bloody hell of a dad, though, because, it takes a lot to dedicate your time that people don't see to put into children's sport. You know what I mean? If you're the organizer of children's sport or you're just raising money for them, it's a hell of a thing.
Oh,
especially if you don't like.
I'm always raising money for my child.
Yeah, you are.
Well, we've all helped.
Yeah,
that's it. The PTA, the sport, the dance, it's all part of the thing. But it's great. It's good fun, isn't it, being super busy with your kids?
I love being super busy with my kids.
I just have to bring Benny and Benny. Mac, are you able to find that ad for us? That'll be great.
We've found something even better, and it is actually it's a catalogue of the average penis size by race.
Hang on.
No.
What do you want me to find?
Just the Carefree ad of the women's sports or Olympians would be great if you can.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I was just researching. I typed in riding the big bamboo. I googled that, and it came up with a whole other thing.
Oh, right.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure.
totally bet it did.
Carefree, what is it? The carefree.
I think it was a favorite search.
It was carefree. I'll try to find it. You cut me off there, Thane. I'll try to find it for us.
Okay, mate. Thank you very much. So there you go. He's going to be on his computer there finding that ad. But that's I wouldn't mind seeing that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's time. It's time for women to feel powerful and be accepted in that role in society. I think it's great.
I've got a question for Zared. Zared, that's how your name's pronounced, isn't it, Zared?
Correct. Yep.
Jared with a Z.
Got it. Yeah, Jared with a Z. Perfect.
Are you going to be the same parents your parents were, or are you going to shift it up a little?
Good question.
Yeah.
Good question. How much do I reveal? Oof. No, I won't be the same parent my parents were. If that's cutting a long story short, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we all have parts that we want to take and parts we don't we?
Yeah.
And eventually, unfortunately, we fuck it up anyway because we do things that we didn't even realize we were doing.
Yeah.
Hopefully not, though.
My little 3 months, PPL is made. Obviously, it's a financial reason, but also, that bonding thing is. I've to be honest, it's opened my it's opened my heart kind of thing to him because it's sad to say that thing, and hard to say that thing as a male New Zealand male, but that just I love this little guy when he wakes up and he just smiles when he sees me. Oh my gosh! Like
you just want to eat them, don't you?
Oh my god, that little heart explodes.
On their toes.
Oh, that little heart explodes. I'm just like, mate, how could you be so happy to wake up and just see my face every 2 hours?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
I love how the show can swing from from one topic to another. It's amazing.
Oh no, mate. Going back to your question, I'm gonna go to my wits end to be the best dad I can to be to my kids. I'm gonna invest all my time as much as I can do and create this best life because
that is so awesome. Go you.
Luke, you found something?
I'm just working.
I heard Missy Elliott.
Yep, that's come up in our house. It was like,
house, which is quite funny, but I don't.
Oh, yeah. Jeez.
He's got.
I can't find it, but I will bring it on the show when I do find it.
Yeah, bring it on tomorrow. We'll be here tomorrow, obviously.
It's strong. It's a strong ad.
We've got 10:33, everyone. If anyone would like to jump on, you can jump on the link and have a little bit of a chat to us. As you can see, we don't bite. We're pretty friendly people, and you can bring up any subject. We're going to pick a winner of the Lover Pies before 11 o'clock. We're going to go very shortly. Chance to win a 12-pack of Lover Pies sorted. We'll give it away very shortly. You just have to comment or appear on the show, and a $25 voucher to Midnight Gardener. Thank you, Midnight Gardener. And we're going to be setting up. The show's going to be working together like a community to build an opening party at Midnight Gardener for this online program.
Actually, Luke, do you have, I don't really love Seedlip, but do you have any non-alcoholic things you can whiz up for me?
I do, actually. There's a great product out there called AF.
Yes.
When I did Dry July, that was the product I was drinking. A friend of mine, Carl, runs it or owns it. And oh man, even though I didn't need anything, it was just nice to have a time that I could. But there's this product called AF. I really enjoyed it. It's quite hard to make your own non-alcoholic cocktails, I must admit. I mean, they're all fruit-based. Pardon?
AFs are great. They're awesome.
Seedlip's shit. Oh, Seedlip's total shit. I mean, it's like dirty dishwater.
Like
I don't know
$70. And then I mixed it and I got it for Christmas. I thought, let's do something fun. And it was like, fuck, that is rank. So AF, I want to try that.
AF is one of is a really good product. And they've got a gin product, a rum product, and it's all non-alcoholic. And that's the way the world's going. In London, there's these non-alcoholic bars up there that are just chocker. They're just full of non-alcoholic, people having time.
do you think Auckland City can sustain a non-alcoholic bar? Just say it's got a great kitchen with great food, no alcohol, and it's got a view of the ocean. Will it
5
work?
years ago? No, because I thought about it. Now, yes.
Possibly.
Yes, we could.
Yeah, it's got a 70% chance of survival. It's all about, I think we're getting more into, I'm doing less drinking at the moment, and I'm doing more sort of socialization and listening and engaging in the conversation. I think that's being who I am and doing my mentorship and being, opposed to 5 years ago, wouldn't even bloody know the conversation 5 years ago, you know? But now I'm engaging and, I do
it's
like
rewarding.
Yeah.
You get so much more out of a conversation you can remember.
100%. And you wake up in the morning, bang.
Jobsy says, how would you make enough dollars, though? That's actually a good point. But maybe even if you're only open three nights a week or something.
Can't
and you
do
have
that. I reckon you just make your prices just as, like bars, right? Just a little bit.
Yeah, well, I mean, and probably you'd actually make more money because alcohol's one of the most expensive parts of your drink that you're making.
Have you seen how expensive those AFs are anyway, though? They're like $20 for 4.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
They're good, though. They're real good.
You will make money out of it.
Yeah,
you will make money out of it. Because I look at that. I go to that Little Bird Cafe twice a week on Ponsonby Road. You know that Little Bird Cafe?
Yeah. What terrible parking. The parking is absolutely ridiculous.
That's terrible. But I go there twice a week and I love it. I love it for 2 reasons. And it's always packed.
Yes.
It's always packed. I love it too. I have the kids.
You like it for the women?
And the woman.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Called that. Called it.
You got it, eh?
Yeah.
I'm thinking, of course, everyone's in yoga pants.
Lululemon. I put my Lululemon stuff on. It's a little bit bulgy at places, but I just fit in right away. Hey, girls, how you go? My yoga pants.
Michelle says, I worry about drink driving in my power chair. Lol. That's fair enough. Because, okay, for those of you who are new to the show, Michelle is in a wheelchair, but it's a power chair. And that thing, it goes up to, what did she say, 25 or 35 kilometers on full charge.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be worried too. You can still have a pretty big ding in drink driving in a power chair.
I like Anna Jobsy. Jobsy says, fucking knew it about the
girl. We smelt that a mile away. We smelt that cooking.
It's good food, though. It's good food.
Yeah. It's good food. Okay.
Hardly gets into my mouth.
Can I get you another napkin, sir? Sorry.
It's good for a diet.
A lot of dribble.
Oh, that's how you lost that weight. You just got a little bird.
My water glass is always full.
Terrible.
Woo! Hey, I've got to go. I've got to iron my pajamas and put it by my bed and hop into bed.
And then not wear them.
That's right.
All right, matey. Hey, we'll see you tomorrow night for a big show. We've got Sin City on the show tomorrow. We've got some live performances. We've also got some Elton John sing-alongs. And I don't know, Luke Della's going to be here. Plus, I've got a woman called Alicia Morgan who's going to help us with a review of a toy. It's late night, so we'll do that tomorrow, everybody. Luke, thank you very much, matey. See you soon, eh?
Harira.
See you, mate. And Zara, thanks for joining us. Great.
Thank you.
My pleasure and your pleasure.
Yeah, absolutely.
And absolutely, Zared definitely needs to get those pies because best dad award right there.
Congratulations, you've won the pies, mate. Well done. Good one.
Say hi to your wife and tell her, come on the show next time because I need a lady.
Yeah, and those pajamas have already been ordered, I guess.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Great. How good is that? All right, matey. I'll see you soon, eh?
All right, cheers. Pleasure.
Thanks, pal. We'll see you tomorrow. Let's bring back Benny Mac, our fax man, for a final wrap-up. What's happening there, Ben?
Okay, the show, we've just run the show through the algorithm bot. It's basically said that this show is really high rating. We've ran it through the Nielsen polls. Some people have got the set top boxes. They've gone through, they've scanned all the IP addresses. Basically, what they're saying is this is a really good show. The format's really nice. It's flowing nicely. And that it's just ka pai mahi. Kia ora.
Kia ora. Thank you very much, Benny.
Kia ora,
And,
Benny.
have a lovely night. Appreciate your time and signing out. There he is.
Boom, shakalaka, boom, boom.
There he is.
He loved the bamboo joke, didn't he? He just loved it.
What a zinger, though. That was fantastic.
That was probably your best call of the night.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
All right, well, I'll catch you later. Are we watching anything after this, or?
Absolutely.
Hey, when's the, was it not White Lotus? What's the other one? We watched Nine Strangers with the...
It's this evening. It's the final.
Yes, great. Okay, let's get into
Here in our little bubble, to you and your little bubbles, good evening,
Yeah.
and we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night. See ya.